Alright, so what we're going to be doing now is setting up the apartment units in this building. So same as before, we're going to select all of our area, and then we're going to create the region and name it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I think that should be good. And this region that is going to be called this is autumn apartments, right? So slash RG create Dreamdale dash AUT unit 1 dash 1. Okay, let's create this region. Perfect. And now we're going to put it on the sign, and the sign is going to be right. I'm gonna put it up here. Okay, so ARM, Gollycraft, Dreamdale, and this is Ot unit. Command A, Command C. Okay, unit 1. And I've just decided to copy and paste this because it's gonna be pretty repetitive from here on out. So let's see if this works. Does work. All right. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. So point A, point B, point C, point D, point E, point F, G, H, I don't know. Okay, let's create this unit. This will be unit 2, like that. Perfect. And we're gonna put our sign down. I'm gonna paste in my letters here, and this is unit 2. It's like that. It worked. Let's go up here. What is in here? The fire escape. Okay, this is for maintenance. Alright, so what we're gonna do is in here, this will be easy. This is gonna be a cuboid. No, it's not gonna be a cuboid. Okay. So we're gonna select point A. And these doors are gonna have to come inside, otherwise we won't be able to open them. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and then I, J. Should be good enough. Let's see. Did we close the box? We did close the box. Okay. Command V, and this is unit 3, like so. Perfect. And let's come in here. So we're gonna do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I think that should be good. 4. Alright, perfect. And same thing here, paste everything that we've been doing before. This is unit 4, right? Yes, okay. So this is all set up. Now we have these apartments set up. We basically set up 2 apartments today. Let's go do 1 more apartment. I'm really trying to drive this home. So we just set up these entire buildings here. These are good to go now. I can get rid of this, get rid of this. Yeah, let's move on over to this apartment building here. Okay. So this is gonna be something interesting. I wanna do something special with this apartment, but for right now we're just gonna set up everything that needs to be set up. So with this apartment, we can see that the units are supposed to sell. So anything on the north side should sell for 400 or be rented out for 400 for 30 days, and anything on the south side should rent for 325. So everything on this side 325, everything on that side 400. And if you want to purchase the apartment, it's going to be $50,000. So let's get started with getting the entire apartment area. So the apartment building is going to be called Hollyworth Apartments. That's the name of the building, the units. Okay, so the name of the building is Hollyworth Apartment. So the region for the building is actually going to be Dreamdale, Hall, and 1. Okay, so the city, we're going to skip the district. We're going to go straight into the name / type of property it is. And it is kind of residential, but we're going to go with name. So Hall for Holly. And number 1, just in case someone else has, you know, the Holly Jolly Apartments. They would also be Hall. They would just be Hall 2. And the units are going to be Dreamdale, Hall, Unit and then whatever the number is for that. Now, most of the time when you set up properties, you give them priorities. The whole city priority is 0, and then I would give units like a priority above the city, but I'm keeping everything at 0 right now just so yeah, so things overlap nicely. But anyway, let's set up apartment units. All right, so we're gonna go up here to the first apartment. Now we're gonna do all of apartment. No. Yeah, okay. So this is gonna be unit 1, unit 2, and we're gonna do these above the doors. So let's get started with our zoning. Let's get the everything selected. Okay. Look at this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just making sure. Everything is the way it should be. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's select our first point, which would be at the door. So 1, and let's just select every other point in the apartment. 2. Do I want them to attack the walls or not? I don't care. That way they can customize stuff as however they please. Okay, so we did that. Then all the way to the closet. Get the top point here. It's actually this is the top point. And I think that is everything. So let's create this region. So again, Dreamdale Hall. It's going to be unit, and this will be unit 1 because it's the first unit. So it's just been created. Now we're going to create our sign. So same as before, we're going to do square brackets arm dash rent. Okay, like that. We're going to go down. The name of the world is Golly Craft. Okay. The name of this unit is going to be Dreamdale dash Hall unit, and there's going to be a number after that, so dash then a number. And we're also going to price these. So the south units are 325, so 325 for 30 days. And you can, the last 5 days, you can renew your rent. All right, so I'm going to Command A, Command C. I'm just going to copy this for the future. And let's get this unit down. So this is unit 1. Perfect. Oops. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So let's see if that worked. It did work. Okay, so let's go over here. So this is going to be point A. Oops. Okay, so that's point A. No, this was point A, point B, point C, point D, point E, F, G, H, I, J, okay, I think K. All right, there we go. So that's all those points, and this should be unit 2. Okay, let's see if this works. It did work. All right, and then let's paste this, what we had before, already copied. And these units go for 400. The north side units will go for 400, like that. And this is unit 2, just like that. And let me clarify, let me make sure I got this right, that the north units are 400. North 4, south 3, 25. Okay, so we're on the right track. Okay, so we just did that. Let's do the next unit. This is unit 3. Oh, it looks like it's already been made. This is so crazy. Why did I do that? This is just called unit 3. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I want to sell this. Okay, so what I need to do here is, so let's do /rg delete, and it's going to be called unit 3 because I guess that's what I named this unit way back in the past. So it's been removed, so we're going to redo this. Let me click on the sign. Oh, okay, that should not have worked, but looks like it did. So we're going to do it again. Just kind of ignore this. So point A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, let's create this unit. This will be unit 3, like this. Okay, perfect. And now we're going to sell this unit. For 325, yep. And this is unit 3. It worked. Okay, I'm not sure. I think this is just a glitch, and I think it'll disappear. But yeah. Okay, yeah. Unit 3 has been deleted though. Unit 3 does not exist. But if we do RG delete unit 3, no region could be found. Okay, so it doesn't exist. That was just a glitch. Okay, so let's do unit 4. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and hopefully this is so repetitive, but it makes things very easy to understand. I think it should be. It's gonna go 2 blocks in. It does. Okay, we're gonna do this, and then this and this. We're gonna meet it up here. Let's create unit 4 like that. All right, see what happens. Perfect, it's been created. Let's paste in what we already have, and this is going for $400. It's on the north side, and the unit is going to be unit 4, and it worked. Okay, so unit 4 works. All these doors too, if you don't own the unit, you won't be able to open them. So all the doors do actually need to be like that. That way the owners can open the doors. Okay. Anyway, so that is pretty much the same thing. I'm going to do one more floor just because there's 1,000 things to do here. Maybe I'll do everything and I'll speed it up. I'm not sure. 2 to 4. All right, and that is going to be unit 22. And we're going to add it to the sign here. This one goes for 400 because it's on the north side. And the unit is 22, just like that. And that is everything. Now we have this entire apartment building up for sale. That's 22 units, or I guess up for rent. And later on, I'm going to put the entire building up for sale too, once I decide how deep the parking garage is going to go, and if the owner of the building will own the parking garage, which they probably will, I don't know. But anyway, that's all going to come later on. Yeah, so we essentially did all of this. There's one more thing I want to go through with you. And yeah, let's do that together. It's another apartment building. I'm just going to teleport there though. All right, let's see here. So lastly, I want to do these little apartments back here, and this will be the end of it for the video. And then I kind of wanted to do this entire building as well for somebody to own, but I think I'll do that later. I think I'm just going to focus on the apartments for rent. So basically what's supposed to happen here though is this building would be the region of NSM GAT1. The units, the region units, are going to be NSM GAT unit, and then whatever the number is. So this is the Gatsby Gardens building. So NSM stands for North Stickmon. That's our city code. There's no region or district code, so that we skipped. But we go straight into the property type / property name. And again, an apartment building, we decided to use the name. Otherwise, it would be residential apartments, mid-rise residential, medium density residential. But we are going to just stick with the name. So Gatsby, first three letters of the name, G-A-T, and 1 in case for some reason someone else has a similar name that starts with GAT, they would be 2. And same with the units. It would be North Stickmon, Gatsby Gardens unit, and then whatever number follows after that. So it looks like the bottom levels are going to be shops, not livable units. So these are going to be NSM GAT C2. So North Stickmon, Gatsby Gardens, commercial, and this is the second unit, whereas this one would be the first. So North Stickmon, Gatsby Gardens, commercial 1. That's what all that stands for. So when we create this region, this is going to be a commercial shop, and the other regions up there will be they will be residential, just regular units. Now, in a case where I'm having you set up regions for me, notice how there's no price next to the shop, and it seems like we don't know how much to price these units. So ask me, just ask me what the prices would be for something like this. However, if we go inside, let's start creating the apartment units first. We can see that there are signs on the door. These are just to indicate how much each unit's gonna cost. Now, they used to be different sizes, and so the units were costing, some of them were 400, 3, 2, 100, but then I actually made them all relatively the same size, so every unit will actually just cost $100 per month to rent out. So let's do another recap of everything we learned today, putting together these rent signs, and that should be it for this video. Alright, so let's just do this one more time. So we're going to start on this side, I guess. Select unit 1. Let's start from the very beginning. Very beginning. So we're going to do /warp wand, as we've been doing. Oops, sorry, not warp. That was my brain malfunction. We're going to do // wand, like that. And then we're going to make sure that we have poly selected. So we're going to do / cell poly, like this. Alright, 2D polygon selector is now enabled. So let's begin. So we're going to do part A right here, because this is where the door is on. We want people to be able to interact with the door. So this is block A, and this will be B. Okay, inside, and then we have C, D, E, and we're just going to trace the entire apartment, just like that, all the way around. Place blocking on all these corners. We're going to go over here. Let's go inside again, and then let's go all the way up to the ceiling. That'll be our height. And let's get a refresh on what the name of this place was. It was North Stickmon GAT Unit, I believe. Yes, so the region that we just created is going to be /RG create, and the name of this unit is going to be the North Stickmon GAT, Gatsby Gardens, unit, because now we're dealing with the units inside the building, and then we're going to do -1, and that was unit 1 that we just created. Alright, and what we're going to do now, let's take that sign, get a sign in your inventory. I prefer the white signs, but oak signs are the default, and if anyone breaks the block behind the sign, it will automatically turn to oak. So this should be the first, or I guess the second floor. So now, oops, what's happening? Okay, so now that we created this, the sign's going to go on top. And again, same thing as before, your square brackets, and we're going to type in arm rent, just like that. Let's go down, the name of the world. My world is called Golly Craft. And the name of the unit, which is North Stickmon Gatsby Gardens, and this is going to be unit, and this is unit 1, but I'm going to just jump ahead really quickly. And this is going to be rented out for $100, for 30 days, and on the last 5 days of your rent, you can extend it. So let's put D, and I'm going to just Control A, Control C. I like to use a keyboard to make this easier for me. And now that I've copied this, I'm just going to copy and paste it from here on out. This is unit 1. Okay, so let's see if this works. It did work, perfect. So this unit can be rented for $100 every 30 days, and at the end of your, or I guess the last 5 days, you can always extend it. Okay, so let's move on to unit 2 here. So we're going to do inside the doorway, and then just outside the doorway, tracing all the lines here. Tracing the perimeter, place blocking at every corner we come across. Okay. And then let's go in here, inside the doorway again, just for good measure. Click on the ceiling, because that's going to be our highest point. And we're going to create the region number 2. Just like that. And then we're going to sell it. So I will paste this, because I already have it. And we're going to sell it as unit 2 as well. Alright, so unit 2 can be bought for $100. Get rid of these signs. Alright, so let's do this one out. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then I'm going to do H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Alright, and let's make this unit 3. just like that, so on and so forth. We're going to paste this in here, and unit 3 is the name of this apartment building, or I guess this apartment unit, and we can move on. So these regions can be rented for $100 every 30 days and extended to 5 days. I feel like I might have the extended things wrong. I don't know if the extended means at the last 5 days you can extend it, or you can only extend it for 5 days. I'm kind of confused with that part, but I'll get better as I grow up with this. Okay, let's continue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, every single corner. Just selecting every single corner. Back here, over here, over here, 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 and the ceiling. And we're gonna make this unit 4. Just like that. We're gonna put up for sale, or up for rent, I guess. Unit 4. Just like that. And we're gonna do the same thing over and over and over and over again. So let's try that again. Okay, so I kind of forgot what I was doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this bracket because that's going to ruin all the code here without ruining my sign. So I just made this unit 5. So now I know this is unit 5. This is in fact unit 5. So I'm just going to put my 5 here. I'm going to fix my bracket up here. And then it's going to fix the code. Perfect. So that was 5. This would be 6. Six. Okay, I made a little mistake over here when I clicked this block, so I'm going to just restart. So start a new polygon anywhere and then go back to the beginning. So 1, 2, I'm going to go in here, in here, in here, just trace around everywhere. That. Just like that. And then over here, the ceiling, call this unit 8. And then we're going to place this here. This is unit 8. Just like that. What was that? 7, 8. This should be the last one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Calling this unit 9. We're going to sell it as unit 9. Alright, so that is everything. Perfect. And then at some later time, I'm going to come along here and just patch all this weird stuff up. So don't worry, it's not going to stay like this forever. I'm going to fix all that. The little gap that happened here. I'm going to fix this. And yeah, that is everything. This is just a little mechanical area. So we basically set up all the regions, the apartment regions, the units. Let's set up these shops really quickly. So what we're going to do here, same thing as before. So we're going to be setting up the SM GAT C1. So 0.1. Oh my goodness, what happened here? Okay. 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6. Actually, I'm going to restart. In case people do want to knock this wall down, I'm going to just fully restart. Okay, so we're going to do, I'm also going to leave this. I'm going to get this section too, so people, no, I'm going to leave this actually. Okay, so I'm restarting. So to restart, I'm just going to select a random point to start a new poly, and then I'm gonna come back here and be serious. So I'm seriously selecting this part, and then again over here all the way to this corner, and I'm gonna just go through this wall all the way here, all the way here, and then we're gonna also just collect that little spot back here, and then again through the wall all the way to here, and then let's go up here. And yeah, so now we can create North Stickmon Gat -C, and this should be 1. So that's North Stickmon Gatsby Gardens Commercial 1. Create that region. Did I get it right? Let's hope I did. North Stickmon Gatsby Gardens Commercial 1. Perfect. And where am I going to put this sign? I'm probably going to put it here. Okay, I'm going to put it here. And let's paste what we had before. So, oh no, this is going to be totally different. Am I going to sell these or rent these out? That's a good question. I'm going to rent them out. That way, whoever buys the building collects the rent from these tenants. So what we're going to do here is arm rent. Everything stays the same as that. The world name stays the same, but now it's going to be Stickmon Gat, and we're going to get rid of this last part here. This is commercial, and this is the first shop, so commercial 1. And this is going to go for maybe 300. I don't know how this is. Not a poorer neighborhood, but it is more hidden. I don't know what's more realistic. I think we'll do $300 for the shop. I think that's fair. So we're gonna Command A, Command C, and let's exit out of this. Okay, it worked. And now we're gonna do the same thing over here that we did in the other one. So select point A, which will be actually we should have. I feel like I should have selected a little bit like outside. That way they can put up banners and stuff and signs. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna redo this one here. So what happens when you've already sold, when you've already put something together, you need to destroy it. Basically, if you break the sign, nothing happens. It says you've deleted the last sign of this region. Please note that the region has not been removed from ARM. If you want to unregister the region, you have to delete this entire region. We're going to have to redo everything we just did. So that's okay. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to do /RG, and then we're going to do delete or remove. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to do delete and then SM North Stickmon -Gat for Gatsby Gardens -C for commercial -1. All right, and we're going to delete this. Bada bing, bada boom. So this has fully been deleted. We have to redo it now. But I'm going to make things a lot simpler for me, and I'm just going to select a cuboid. That'll be a lot faster. So what we're going to do for a cuboid is this. Do //cell cuboid like that. Okay, and I'm going to select one block down. That way they can, well, yeah, one block down. And one block out. That way they have all this room to plant a little garden or do whatever they want to do. So one block out. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to give them a lot of space. That way if someone opens a little cafe, they have a little bit of room to put chairs and stuff like that. So I'm going to be generous with the a lot of the space that they have. So anyway, that was point 1. And then all the way here, point 2 will be the ceiling. And that's perfect. So what we're going to do is, let's do create, same thing as before. Okay, it's been created, and we're going to paste this because we already copied it. Everything is as it should be. Let's see what happens. Perfect. It is for rent. It is ready to go. And now we're going to do the same thing over here. All right. So we're going to choose point A. So thinking this will be point A over here. So I'm just going to go down one block. There we go. That was A. And then point B is going to be over here, I think. This will give them tons of space to do whatever they want with the area. Yeah. Okay, so select that. And same as last time, we're going to call this Region 2. So North Stickmon Gatsby Gardens Commercial 2 is what that stands for. And same thing, let's find a little hidden place to put our sign. Where do I want this sign to go? I'm going to put it here. Alright, and then we're going to paste this. And again, we're just switching this out to a 2. And it's good to go. So now we have pretty much everything set up here, except if I want to put the whole building up for sale, which I've decided now that I do want to do that. I have to decide where it starts. So it kind of starts, I don't know, there's going to be a little bit of overlap here. it looks like I'm gonna have to do. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Whoever owns this property is going to have everything that I select. So starting from down here. Where am I gonna start? I'm gonna start here. This is my starting point. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I will allow them to dig at least 10 blocks down here if they want to add a basement or like an underground bar or something. That's up to them. So what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'm going to select poly. We need to use poly just because this building is a weird shape. So sell poly like this. All right. And so this is the 10th block down here. That's going to be our deepest block. And now we're going to go over here, all the way over here. Let's see, and then we can go all the way up here. I'm just gonna select all the sides. Kind of want them to own this area too. I want to restart, and it's okay to restart. So to restart, just select any random area as your starting point, and that'll undo what you just did. So to open this up, yeah, so this is gonna be belonging to this area. So point B will be here. Okay, I had to do that. Okay, so one more time. This is the 10th block, and we're gonna go over here, all right, up to here, and we're going to select down here, the sidewalk piece, and then we're gonna select up here. Anything over here? Yeah, I'll let, no, I'm not gonna let them own. Okay. The way here, 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 and let's go up the tallest point of this building so they can modify anything they want to, and it's going to come all the way down to here. And we should be able to create a region. So the name of this region is going to be, let's see what the signs say. The name of the full region is going to be North Stickmon GAT 1. It's that simple. So RG create North Stickmon GAT 1. And that's the name of the entire building. A new region has been made. And now we have to put it up for sale, so someone can have the entire building. So having a tough time figuring this out. I'm just gonna put it here. Put it right here. Okay. So let's paste what we have here. And actually, no, we're gonna do something totally different. So we're gonna delete all of it. And what this is gonna be is this is gonna be arm. Oh wait, did we? Yeah, we did create the region. Okay, so arm cell. And again, the name of the world, which is Golly Craft, and the name of the building, which is North Stickmon Gatsby Gardens 1. And we're going to sell this entire building for, let me delete one of those brackets because I want to leave this and come back to it in a minute. Let's see here. So if someone can rent out this entire place, so if they rent this out, this is, what is that, $300 in a month. What is this? $300 in a month. And then let's say they have one, so $300 per floor, plus $300, plus $300. They would have about, if they could rent out this entire building, they'd make $1,500 a month. If they could rent out the entire place. So let's sell this whole building for $10,000, which I think is a little bit, is a lot. Like that would take 10 months to make, more than 10 months to make all your money back. But that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna make this 8,000. I feel like 8,000 is just too cheap. Maybe we're gonna do 10,000. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is $10,000. That's how much this will cost. Let's close this bracket. Let's see what happens here. North Stickmon NSM GAT 1, NSM GAT 1. Oh, Glue craft does not exist. Okay. There we go. And now everything has been created. So we created the entire building. We created all the units inside the building. We created shops for the building. And we even learned when we make mistakes how to fix those mistakes. So that's everything for this video. The end bit was more of a tangent, just me ranting and kind of experimenting with things. But the other thing was how to set up properties to rent them out, set up properties to sell them, get shops ready to go, apartment buildings ready to go. So anyway, that is basically how you do it. There's nothing more to it. So thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. And yeah, I need you to leave comments for feedback, because I'll have to remake this video at another time. Shorter, easier to understand, with less you know, mistakes and yapping. So anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a comment, give me some feedback, and that's it. Have a great day.